What's your "it wasn't me"? And it really wasn't you story? My wife found panties in the laundry that wasn't hers. She had some questions for me. I had no idea how the fuck they got there, still confused to this day. I once got a call in college from campus police telling me they were running an investigation and had questions for me. Being an upstanding citizen and wanting to help bring criminals to justice, I agreed. Their only question was, "Are you currently enrolled in the pep band?" I was. They thanked me and hung up. About 2-3 weeks go by and I hadn't heard anything, so I asked one of my other pep band friends if they got a similar call. She goes, "Oh, is this about the sexual harassment case?" Which was about the time my jaw hit the floor. Apparently a kid with a similar name to mine was the offender, but was not officially enrolled in the pep band class due to credit hours and such. So I was suspect numero uno for a crime I was completely unaware of. Back when I was in college, I was taking a writing class and the room was full of computers with LCD monitors. Now, LCDs had just come out and those were some expensive ASS monitors. I made a crack about, "Damn, I know where I'm coming back to tonight." Thing is, the room was literally robbed that night and all the monitors taken. I walked in, saw what had happened, and immediately threw my hands up and went, "I swear to God I didn't do it." Luckily they laughed and said they knew I had been joking, but they almost got suspended in middle school for something my friend said to a girl. We both told the administrators it was only him, but she insisted it was both of us and they all believed her. Many years ago I worked in an office that had a really old candy vending machine that required you to put your coins in front of the item you wanted to buy and manually turn a crank to get it to drop. And because this machine was so old, it also didn't have one of those covers that prevented someone from reaching a hand up into the slot and stealing off the bottom rack. Well, somebody in the office figured that out and started stealing candy from the vending machine. Not long after this problem had been brought to light, I found myself getting called into the office of one of the managers. She had come to the brilliant conclusion that because she had seen me at the vending machine buying a snack every single break, that she knew it was me who had been stealing from it, and as soon as she had proof she was going to see that I was fired. Go back and read that sentence again if you need to. A couple of days later the actual thief was caught red-handed, as in, with her hand up the vending machine. Interestingly, the owner of the company opted not to fire her but instead forced her to meet the guy who stocked the vending machine, who was a retiree who kept a few vending machines in a few different offices around the city to give himself something to do. The dumb shit of a manager who accused me never apologized, never admitted she was wrong, and never faced any repercussions for accusing me of a crime that I didn't commit. I have a lot of these, but most ridiculous was when I was about 13 and got suspended for getting in a fight on a day I was homesick. I guess my friend got in a fight and they were so used to me finishing her fights that they automatically assumed I was involved. And of course my talking back gave me detention that wasn't reversed when I proved I wasn't there. Some idiots tried to play Ouija board in hostile common room. Maybe something did turn up. More likely they freaked themselves. Anyhow, they ended up bolting, leaving the board, nice design, BTW, and candles and stuff. Well, come morning, the cleaning ladies find the mess. Warden Nun lines us all up, lectures us on the dangers of such traffic. To be fair, she didn't just go the whole devil will eat your soul thing. Also pointed out possible psychological damage thanks to overactive imaginations. Asks the players to come to her office and own up privately. Of course, no one does. I am really into occult stuff, so of course I am the top suspect. Had teachers calling me aside to talk for a while, got a bit of weird looks, found out who the idiot players were and managed to convince them that the demon they summoned was now haunting their room and or possessing me. Was fun. Edit. Not a Westerner. Hostel equals school dorm. I had a girl with whom I had recently broken up with call me, and tell me she was ill and needed some help. I am a schmuck, so I went to her place. I made her some soup, got her some NyQuil, half carried her to her room, and cleaned up the kitchen while she readied for bed. Before I left, I sat on the edge of her bed, kissed her on the forehead, and left. I know I locked the door. I always lock doors. 2 days later, she shows up at my place and tells me that she didn't file a police report about my raping her, but she should have, and screamed at me to keep away from her, and she never wanted to see me again. It took me an embarrassing amount of time to grok what was happening. Months later, I got a letter of apology. Her roommate's boyfriend had come by, let himself in with a key he wasn't supposed to have, and found the woman he was there to see was absent. I don't know how this story was uncovered. Thank you for watching. Stay home, stay safe, subscribe for more.